Catwoman. That's what's going through my head.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's Batman. Oh my God, you know?
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
How did you foster the bond between Batman and Catwoman?
It just felt so easy, and she was kind of just felt so at home in the character. And even though she's saying, like, I'm almost certain she's feeling kind of just as terrified as I was.
Terrified.
Yeah, but it didn't look like that at all, and it made me settle into the character a little bit more as well. It just feels very correct that you're playing this part, and I'm like. And I can, I'm like in the movie being like, Catwoman. That's what's going through my head.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's Batman. Oh my God, you know?
New friend of yours? I'm not so sure.
How did things change once you were in your Batsuit and Catsuit?
I mean, I really did forget it was Rob. Like I was, like I'm talking to Batman on a roof. This is crazy.
It's so transformative. You're not, it's kind of, there's so much, the outfits are so kind of iconic, and it just, and the lighting on set, I mean, it's so beautiful in the movie, but it looked beautiful in reality.
True.
And it's also the weird thing, because we're shooting during the pandemic, a lot of the time there's hardly any crew around, and so when we're shooting like on top of a skyscraper and stuff, you're just completely alone in Gotham, and it felt like...
I would look over and see your silhouette, and I was, it's just...
Yeah.
It's seeing Batman in real life on a roof. It's like your childhood dream, you know?
The bat and the cat. It's got a nice ring.
What was your first impression of the Batsuit?
When we rehearsed, he was only in the cowl. With just the cowl, I could see that he was slightly self-conscious about it. Is this going to work? And I looked and I said, interesting. And then he went back and changed, and he came out, and it was full on. He was the Batman, and it just looked right.
It was great to see Rob, and stepping on the set, I remember day 2 going, okay, I'm making a Batman movie.
It was such a long shoot that just every kind of 2 or 3 months or so, you just walk past just a reflection in a window, or you'd see your shadow on the floor or something and just see the little ears coming up, and it would just suddenly click to you, but it was most of the time it's in the back of your mind. And it's still today, I mean, I'm driving past billboards and stuff. I mean, it is bizarre to me. Like, it's absolutely bizarre. It's funny because you don't really think about how iconic the character is when you're playing it. You're just thinking about the kind of details all the time, and you can't really see the macro idea. But then seeing it on a billboard for some reason, that's why I was driving down the street the other day, I'm like,
that's me.
Hang on a second.
Is that...
Wait, that was a real thing?
If we don't stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
I have a thing about strays.
Did you ever consider playing Jim Gordon without his iconic mustache?
There are many opinions about this series and a lot of passion. We decided that Gordon's mustache was his version of the cowl, his version of the mask, that it did have this element to it that was defining and certainly to some degree relative to the comics iconic. So yeah, Gordon's stash stays in the picture.
Any of this mean anything to you?